had a very basic, loving, working class upbringing. Um, Schools I went to didn't really offer any kind of anything aspirational, anything. Certainly, you was never encouraged to kind of look at the arts as any kind of option. Creativity wasn't something that was particularly encouraged. I wasn't good at art, so that was kind of it for me. Media studies was the year that I was at school was the first year that media studies was brought in as a lesson, and that interested me. And so I kind of done that. I had no idea what I wanted to be, and I was a classic kind of in-betweener at school. I wasn't necessarily good at football. I wasn't good with the ladies. I was a tubby kid, and so it's ridiculous. Those lads that are good at football and confident with the ladies. They become the lads, the jocks, the whatever you want to call them. And I was never one of them. I never had any grief with them. But it wasn't me, and throughout the whole of school, I was always more interested. I had a friend that went to the same school as Chris, funnily enough, and Chris went to like a school for bright kids, which is hilarious.
Big powerful Chris Glasson.
But yeah, I had a friend who was my age that I met when I was 5 at Cubs. And he to this day performs as a kind of one-man comedy music act called Cunt and the Gang. And from a very young age, he didn't give a shit about what you was meant to do, and he done what he thought would be good. Not at anyone's detriment. He wasn't an arse in any way, but he was his own man. And I've always really been fascinated by people that are their own man and don't want to fit in with them people, don't want to necessarily be one of the cool kids like that. And I wanted to be one of the cool kids. Of course I did. I wanted to get on. I wanted to have, I wanted to meet a girl and I wanted to be better at football, but I just couldn't do any of that. But when I started kind of spending more time with him, he didn't go to my school. I was just more intrigued by that. He would design his own. He bought these pens and would like draw his own T-shirts, and he would like. He had a tiny little like Casio PT1, like a £20 like keyboard, and he'd be like, right, should we sing some songs over this? And we'd just write like novelty songs, and we'd be like 10, and I used to just get more excitement out of being around him and him having. I look back and realised he was like an absolute creative powerhouse.
Yeah,
and I always wanted to be around that, and I still want to be around him, and I'm hanging out with him tomorrow night, and he's still
he's got ferocious energy, hasn't he? He's got ferocious energy.
It's incredible. He's one of the brightest people I know, and could have literally have probably been a very, very wealthy man, in some kind of smart guy job, but chose to pursue the things that made him laugh.
Happiness.
And, completely that, and that would be something that, I align that in Scroobius Pip, and there I like to be around people that kind of inspire me.